In this video, we'll talk about how to search within IntelliCloud VUE. After launching the software via the URL in your browser and you log into the system with your username and password, the first thing your user must do is select the application. In this case, under my credentials, I have two applications or electronic file cabinets. I have consumers and employees. I am going to select my consumers file cabinet and work in there. As you can see, when I select it, it gives me the index fields associated with the records in the system. If I click on my search button or just hit my enter key, it will give me the results list of all the consumers I have in my system. Again, this is a reminder that these folders represent green hanging folders in electronic file cabinet, one for each consumer. And if I select my consumer, let's say Amanda, it takes me over to the folder viewer, and as you can see, I have manila folders or subfolders with the documents in them. When I select the document, it loads a view of the image in my screen, and if I hover my mouse over this date field here, you can see that it brings me the list of attributes associated with this document. In this case, it's an IR MUI forms document type of incident report and a document date of 3/15/2018. If I select, for example, let's close this. If I select, for example, my medical documents forms and I open one of those, it will load the form into my screen on the right. And again, if I hover over the date field up here, it brings down the attributes window. And in this particular document, you can see I have three different attributes. I've got year, 2017, my medical document forms type, which is a hearing form, and a document date of 8/1/2017. Now let's suppose that you want to look for a specific document type associated with all consumers or a particular document type associated with a specific consumer. I will show you how to do that search. We're going to go back here. We're going to close this tab. We're going to come back here and we're going to clear our screen so we can start over. If I click on the icon up here in the upper left hand corner, you see it says menu. If I left mouse click, it brings over the menu, and I'm going to click on settings. Settings gives me three options for searching my consumer folder. I can search at the folder level, which means that I'm searching just on the index fields in the system. If I search at the document/attribute level and I click save, you can see that it gives me my folder indexes along with my document attributes that allows me to search at a document level within the system versus the folder level which we originally started with. Let's say, for example, I am looking for the year 2017, any documents for the year 2017. I can enter the year there, and I can select search or hit my enter key, and it will give me a results list of all the documents that have a year of 2017. Let's say that I am looking for a particular document type for 2017, and I am looking for, let's look for the medical consent form under the medical documentation forms type. So I can scroll down on my list here till I get the medical documentation forms type. I can go down here from this list, I select medical consent, and if I hit search again, it narrows my search down to medical consent forms for 2017. Now let's say that I am looking the form for a specific person. So let's say in this example we're looking for Jones, looking for Betty, first name. I am looking for the year 2017, and I am looking for her medical consent form. If I click and I hit search, you see that it brings back specifically what I'm looking for. I was looking for Betty Jones's 2017 medical consent form. If I select that, the system takes me over into the folder viewer and it brings up the form that I was looking for. This is how to search using the attributes and folder indexes to locate documents in the system.